Do you ever feel America needs a leader who understands it more than ever? Not a wealthy businessman or career politician, but a real American who knows what it's like to do an honest day's work. Do you feel Americans should stop treating each other like an enemy, when both sides of the aisle have so much in common? Democrats and Republicans can't offer you a solution because their agendas have become those of the elite and special interests. But now, a viable third-party candidate has emerged. What I believe is simple. Join me on our journey to build a greater America. I'm RoboVac, and when you vote for me, I will allow businesses to do whatever they want, and use executive power to lower the prices of the things you care about most, gas and cheeseburgers, on day one. RoboVac, I'm neither fatty nor sleepy, and unlike my fringe opponent Mop, a worm didn't eat my brain. Paid for by FAP America USA. America. I remember a simpler time, America, when it would have been impossible for an obese old man to stand for election. What happened, America? When I grew up, the fat were harassed and belittled. But not today. Now we don't expect anything out of anyone anymore. My. Isn't America ready for an athlete? I was curling champion 5 times running, and I can get off the toilet without assistance. Trump. He doesn't go far enough. On some issues. Perhaps. Vote RoboVac. Oh, America. My America. How lucky I was to have been raised in such a place, at such a time. These days, our children have it harder than we did. Oh, America, how did it come to this? When I was a lad, such a thing would have been unthinkable. Oh, America. Vote for your Free America Party candidate, and for me, RoboVac, to be our great nation's next president, to give our children a chance at a future. Only FAP America can take us back to our rightful place as a shining city in a plain of darkness. A place and a time when at home anyone could work hard and be what they wanted, and also know their place. And abroad, America was feared and hated. I truly think that myself and my running mate, ShopVac, represent the interests and beliefs of the American people. I couldn't have said it better myself. In fact, unlike my opponents, who are both too senile to be allowed on a factory floor, myself and ShopVac recently took a tour of such a place. We were shocked at how depressed and sickly normal people are. In response, we've drafted a bill that will ensure every American alive right now gets the best healthcare in the world. My presidency will immediately initiate an invasion of Canada, where we'll seize all the healthcare before selling the country off in parts to the industrious people of the Orient. Paid for by the RoboVac for President of the United States Foundation of America, FAP America, America.com. Love, hard work, kittens, knitting, sunsets, open carry, beer, lead paint. Vote RoboVac. Old, weird, forgetful, married to an old lady. Joe Biden wants to let millions of poorly assembled immigrants into our beautiful clean country to appease his corporate masters and keep wages low. Doesn't America deserve better than a man who can't tie his own shoelaces? Where we're going, we won't need shoes. One of Biden's children is dead. I'm RoboVac, and none of my children are dead. Vote RoboVac. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. RoboVac. The stakes are too high. RoboVac por Latinos. RoboVac. Me gusta RoboVac mucho. Murder, rape, soda tax, stairs, acne, dogs. Vote RoboVac. Well, America, what's it going to be? The same thing we've already had, twice? Make America as good as it was? FAP America says no. As president, I, Robovac, vow to make America the even more greatest country on earth by every measure. How? By using the leadership skills I was taught in Skull and Bones. The other candidates are stuck with the promises they've made to their corporate overlords and old guard network, but I've promised everything to everyone. Simple maths tells us this devalues the promise to negative or zero. With graveyard fracking, TM, we'll be tapping our greatest natural resource that has been ignored by closed minds. Human bodies are great retainers of raw energy that can be translated into useful electricity or distilled into essential oils, which I have been reliably informed by the very best doctors cure cancer. Secondly, FAP America is the only party that promises a better America without breaking the bank. By undermining the standard of living in other countries, we can climb the league tables without need for any unprofitable investment in roads or schools. This goes hand in hand with our foreign policy, which would see us take back Cuba and turn it into the water park that God intended, with some industrial dumping. Thirdly, we will end the dog threat. They're not sending us their best. Some of them are rapists. Fourthly, job creators. Fifthly, we can again freely pollute an important national pastime, my America, as ShopVac's revolutionary new program will suck up any bits of hot air that we don't like. Sixthly, we will level all flaws. It's just obvious. Vote Robovac for a better tomorrow. Paid for by the Robovac for President 2024 Foundation. Hello, I'm Georg Rockall-Schmidt, and I've known Robovac for years. America has never had a candidate like Robovac.
I am America, one hope to heal our land. I will not give up.
Vote Robovac